Today I'm going to talk about the inner alliance. Although awareness, attention, and reward underlie all our experience, it's challenging to enhance them separately. If you attend to one only, the others may complicate your efforts because they are entwined. For example, if your average attention span is less than a goldfish, or 9 seconds, imagine the scientists who measured that, and if you wish to increase it, you might find your reward system telling you, what's the sense in this? Immediate gratification is what everyone wants. Why be different? Then your awareness chimes in with, do you remember the time you got distracted and didn't catch that train? That distraction saved your life. In the end, you might simply sell your goldfish for reminding you of what you're competing with. Fortunately, the relationship between attention, awareness, and reward have a pattern that will help you relate to your experience better, as well as guide you to a deeper understanding of who you are and what your life is all about. Now imagine a triangle with 3 equal sides. At the top vertex sits awareness. On the left bottom vertex lies attention. And at the right bottom vertex is reward. Immediately you'll notice that the 3 sides of the triangle connect these qualities. That is, the triangle sides indicate relationships. Well, I've given these relationships names. Mindfulness arises between awareness and attention. To be mindful means to be aware of everything within and around you, as well as being highly attentive. Mindfulness enhances wisdom and learning. Heartfulness describes the relationship between awareness and reward. Being heartful involves being fully aware of the world and yet having a selfless attitude toward it. It resonates with virtue and feelings. Playfulness arises through attention and reward. It is associated with inner and outer actions. Through playfulness, life becomes a form of creative enjoyment. You no longer cling to, nor do you shun, your physical body, your thoughts, emotions, and your goals. Because awareness, attention, and reward lie on a continuum, well, so do mindfulness, heartfulness, and playfulness. For example, if these qualities diminish, we may plummet into a state of mindlessness, heartlessness, and playlessness, which is something like drowning in depression. My goodness. Imagine meeting someone who is mindless, heartless, and brooding all the time. Would you want to hang out with them every day? Probably not. They don't exactly emit an aura of deep serenity. On the other hand, imagine someone who is very mindful, has a really big heart, and is fun to be with. These are the people magnets who naturally spread joy and are loved by all. Probably most of us see ourselves averaging somewhere in the middle between total misery and extreme ecstasy. What's amazing about mindfulness, heartfulness, and playfulness, however, is they shine fully within each of us all the time. In short, they are closer to our inner truth. And this is not just Roy being optimistic. So if you don't think, feel, or act that way, who or what is giving you the fake news and why? Some might blame their upbringing, education, society, politics, economics, and so on. At least there's some satisfaction in having a scapegoat, especially one that's immersed in heaps of incriminating evidence. The truth is, the real culprit is the mind, and in particular our perception. If we change the prescription of our mind's glasses, the shock of seeing ourselves clearly for the first time can be quite a life changer. As a result, the mind naturally settles into silence and becomes imbued with bliss. Perhaps this could be an area of growth for ambitious entrepreneurs. Spiritual optometry. I will delve more deeply into mindfulness, heartfulness, and playfulness in consequent videos. They are amazing portals to inner peace, which integrate awareness, attention, and reward. First, however, let's take a look at the 3 veils which secretly blind our minds from seeing the truth who we really are. that keep us from experiencing our natural love, wisdom, and freedom, as well as relating better to others in the world we live in. Until then, our next video, have a wonderful day, and namaste, always.